Paris, Hungary, Israel and Algeria on Thursday probed allegations that Israeli-made spyware was used on journalists, rights activists and 14 heads of state, as French leader Emmanuel Macron ordered tighter security and changed his phone over espionage concerns. President Macron, whose name was on a list of alleged targets, ordered a strengthening of all security protocols, following a specially convened meeting of the nation's Defense Council, his office said. Macron has himself changed his phone and number for certain exchanges, it said. The ENSO Group's Pegasus software, able to switch on a phone's camera and microphone and harvest its data, is at the center of a growing storm after a list of about potential surveillance targets was leaked to rights groups. Amnesty International and French media non-profit Forbidden Stories collaborated with a clutch of media companies, including The Washington Post, The Guardian and Le Monde, to analyze and publish the list. The widening scandal is drawing in countries from Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates to Morocco, India and a host of other mostly emerging economies. Hungary was the only EU country listed as a potential user of the spyware, with hundreds of targets including journalists, lawyers and other public figures. Hungarian prosecutors said on Thursday they had opened a probe to establish the facts and to determine whether and if so, what crime has taken place, the Budapest Regional Investigation Prosecutor's Office said. Foreign Minister Peter Szijjártó has insisted the government has no knowledge of such data collection, while some critics decried the move as a time-wasting maneuver. They have years to investigate if they want. This is merely an administrative step, said Andras Lederer from the Helsinki Committee for Human Rights. ENSO insists its software is only intended for use in fighting terrorism and other crimes, and that it exports to 45 countries, with approval from the Israeli government. The Israeli government said it has set up a commission to review the software. The priority was to review this whole matter of giving licenses, lawmaker Ram Ben Barak, a former deputy head of the Mossad spy agency, told Army Radio. Pegasus had exposed many terror cells, he said, but if it was misused or sold to irresponsible bodies, this is something we need to check. ENSO would be very pleased if there were an investigation, so that we'd be able to clear our name, Chief Executive Shalev Julio told Army Radio on Thursday. Algeria's public prosecutor also ordered an investigation into media reports that the North African country may have been a target. ENSO's spyware is a weapon of choice for repressive governments seeking to silence journalists, attack activists and crush dissent, Amnesty Chief Agnes Calamard said. Evidence of an attempted hacking was found on the phone of former French Environment Minister and close Macron ally François de Rugy, with the attempt allegedly originating in Morocco, according to the media reports. Morocco is suing Amnesty and Forbidden Stories in France and does not intend to let the multiple lies and fake news spread these past few days go unpunished, said Olivier Bretelli, a lawyer for the government. A first hearing is set for October 8, though a trial might not open for another 2 years. Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates, meanwhile, dismissed allegations of their involvement. UAE's foreign ministry on Thursday said the allegations are categorically false and have no evidentiary basis. Saudi Arabia's official spy news agency reported an official source saying such allegations are untrue, and that the country's policies do not condone such practices. Adblock test why.